face, I don't look like I'm homeless, do I?
No.
Did you guys think I was homeless?
No.
Nobody would have guessed that. Just to give you a brief story, I got 15 years in IT. About a year ago, I got sick and lost my job. When I lost my job, I took my money trying to survive. You know, I was staying in hotels, I was paying people for rooms. I ran out of money. So I had to make a decision. I went to the streets. I literally laid on the ground. How many people know what Hart Plaza is? Ever been to Hart Plaza downtown?
Yeah.
Kids? Any of the kids ever been? You guys haven't been downtown?
Yes.
To Hart Plaza?
No.
But you've been downtown, right?
A lot.
You've been downtown?
Yes.
What's something you saw downtown?
Building.
Name a building.
Lafayette.
Lafayette. A familiar street that I used to walk and lay my head on not so long ago, a year ago. And a lot of people have asked me, why do I pour myself into these projects? Why do I come out and do this? You know, my focus should be myself, or it should be something else. Why am I out in the community talking to people when I don't have a job and I don't have a place to stay? Because it's important for kids like these to see me. Success is not always the big ball player, or Beyonce, or money in your pocket, or even having the ability to stand up here like I do today. Sometimes people are success because of what they do. That's the purpose of this event. We shouldn't judge one another because we don't know, everybody got a story. We don't know where people come from. And everybody got a purpose and something that they're supposed to do in life. My homelessness kind of pushed me into my purpose. I already had my business and such established prior to me, having this misfortune. But when I couldn't find a job as quickly as I thought I normally would, and I ran out of money, it kind of forced me to create something for myself. And this became like the most natural thing to do because I was already doing it. I didn't have time now to waste doing other things. All I had was time on my hands. So I poured myself into my business, and that's why I'm here. Now the success story on the end of that is, I was hoping that people like you and others would see me or offer me a job. Well, that's essentially what has happened. By me being out in the community, sharing my story, people seeing my work, I now have 3 lucrative contracts on the table for me to work, but for me to work for myself. And I don't think that opportunity would have ever happened had I not been homeless, because I ran into some people that I wouldn't probably had even crossed paths with had I not been on the street. And I showed people a side of me that I probably wouldn't have never even showed of myself had I not been forced or pushed to do something. So my message to everybody here, including you, Brandon, is I don't care what your circumstances is like, what your home life might be like. You might be bullied in school. Maybe you don't have all the things that you need at home. But don't let that stop you, because one day you could easily be standing in my shoes or better. You have to be inspired, and you have to inspire one another, okay? So y'all brothers and sisters, y'all family, when y'all leave here, I want y'all to start speaking nice to each other. Encourage one another, even in school. Even in school. It's important because we need each other. All of us are connected. And this is our future, parents. These kids are our future. We can't assume they get it at home, because I don't know these kids and I don't know what their home life is like, and I'm not saying anything negative. Let me emphasize that. But we don't know where people come from, what they story. Just like y'all didn't look at me and think that I'm homeless, but I am. But I'm still able here to do this. So thank you all for coming. I had fun. If anybody got any questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer them. What you want to ask me, Brandon? As soon as we done, we